Hey, how's it going, Mum? G'day, Marilyn.
Oh, my God, look at you. You're going all feral. Good, son, that hair. Turn you upside down. Your bars as a mop. Come here.
Look, sorry I'm late. I went via Shane and Angel's house, but they weren't at home.
Oh, well, they had to go to the hospital to take Dylan for more tests.
Yeah, I figured it was probably something like that.
You know, love, they were so thrilled that you could take time off uni to be at the christening. Still, you're doing so well, it doesn't matter if you miss a few classes, does it?
So tell me, what's been happening around here, huh?
Cooking, hey?
Yep, curried lentils.
Oh, yuck.
Hey, don't you knock it until you've tried it.
I felt pretty strange you catching me and Curtis before. Look, I really do love the guy, you know?
I can see that.
It's just that I wouldn't want you thinking I was slack or anything.
Hey, now, come on, listen. You're your own spirit. You're a free woman, and you and Curtis have got something happening in there, so you go for it.
What's cooking?
Curried lentils. I think I'm going to pass.
Oh well. I'm game enough to try anything once. Now, tell me everything, Dar. Friends, teachers, uni. Got any good legal tips you can pass on?
I guess I should get this over and done with, Mum. Look, I'm thinking about dropping law and just doing straight arts.
Well, why?
Because the law just perpetuates a dominant liberal humanist ideology.
What?
Well, it's about exploitation, preying on people's misfortunes and ignorance.
But, love, that's exactly why we need decent kids like you going into it.
I don't want to be part of it. Now, literature, language, communications, that's what I'm really into.
I see. So, what, you're thinking about teaching, are you?
I'm going to be a poet. Hey, seriously. Now I spend all my spare time writing and it's going well, really well.
Love, look, I am really pleased that you got yourself a hobby, but don't go letting it interfere with your studies.
Well, it's more than just a hobby, Mum. I mean, I'm passionate about it.
Well, can I read some of these poems?
You don't read them, Mum. I mean, I deliver my work to my audience, you know, kind of like a gift. You know, a sharing thing. You see, I create this whole atmosphere and then you become part of it.
Oh, well, love, you did say you were only thinking about dropping law.
So, Mr. Poet Laureate, what sort of look are we after here?
Well, a celebration of life, something colourful. You know, this is the first time I felt free to be me since, well, it was the first time ever, I guess.
What, you didn't feel like that when you lived with us?
Well, yeah, but I mean, my whole life revolved around getting a good TER so that everyone would be proud of me.
Damian, we would have been proud if you hadn't taken law, you know.
Yeah, I would have felt as though I was letting everyone down, though. And you still think this is some sort of phase I'm going through, don't you?
Well, put it this way, Stephen came home at the end of his first semester at uni wearing nothing but black and swore that he would be like that for the rest of his life. So I know that was a phase, but with you, I'm not so sure.
Ah, good. Means I'm enigmatic, Pip, which isn't a bad start for a cult when you think about it, is it? Mum, let's not be like this, huh?
Damian, I'll stop being like this when you tell me you've come to your senses.
I have. Look, I finally know what I want to do with my life, Mum.
What, wandering around the countryside reciting poetry, living on handouts?
I'm not going to be living off handouts.
All right, and how do you intend supporting yourself?
Oh, is that what this is about? Money?
Damien, it's about you throwing away everything you've ever
I'm not
worked for.
talking about throwing anything away, Mum. Just exchanging it for something more meaningful.
Damo!
Hey,
Hey, do we give it to you now? Pay at the door.
what's this?
Open it, find out.
It's beautiful. Here, you guys keep that. I wanted you to let me share how you feel for each other. Hey, I'd never get rich this way, huh?
You know, you've really changed a lot. Whatever happened to doing law?
Well, I only took it out of vanity. More prestige than arts.
Is that such a bad thing?
Well, it is if you're not happy. Misery's contagious, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Selena, I know that I hurt you before. I mean, I thought all that mattered was my studies. I wasn't even there when you needed me.
Hey, it doesn't matter now.
Yeah, of course it still matters. And that's why I'm so stoked that you guys are happy. But the peace you feel all around you, where does it come from? A million spirits released from their chains, free to pursue their aims, unfettered by flesh and its frailties. Free to soar and swoop and glide over mountains and oceans and cities that will disintegrate in a second. There is no fear in death, only the fear in life and of the unknown. And death? Well, death is our reward. Now, how can we fear being drawn back into the warm womb which bore us and opens to welcome us after our brief second of human life is over? Released from the prison of our skin, we sought to become part of the universal energy, part of each gust of wind, each screaming cicada, each crashing wave, and each splash of rain.
It's raining.
Damian, how'd you do that?
I don't know.
No, mate. Thanks for coming at such short notice.
Well, that was the least I can do. I called as soon as I arrived, but you must have already left the hospital. Yeah, how's Angel?
Well,
Where is she?
in there.
Mum, this was written a long while back, before you and I learned to know each other all over again. I think now the time and place are right.
She bends to kiss me. Why aren't I happy? She laughs in drink, laughs loudly. Says she loves me. Why aren't I happy? She goes downstairs. The light is gone. Bottles chink again. In the dark, I listen. Drunken singing. Someone sighing. Drunken laughter. Someone crying.
That was a long time ago, Mum.
Oh, love. It took a lot of guts to go through all that.
Not as much as it took for you to change.
Just a pair of heroes, aren't we?
A child lives in shadows. Everything is mysterious. The world too big to understand. Now, a child looks at the smallest things, at the closest things. In this child's world, a broken cup is a tragedy. A barking dog, alarm. And a face, a new world. An open doorway is a way to another dimension. Now, out there, life waits. Till the hand in a child's hand acts as guide. The child is trust.
Dal, it was just lovely.
Where's it come from? How do you mean?
They're talking about your poems. You know, we go back to Banjo Patterson. Fair income. He married a Roberts.
Yeah, right, Mum. Yeah.
No, I'm only joking, love. Look, all jokes aside, I take back everything I said. Maybe you can't earn a living writing, but you're damn good at it.
Hey, people do earn a living, though.
Yeah, there's books and plays and things, not just poems.
Oh, I believe that everyone has beautiful things inside them, just not the talent to get them out.
So you reckon he's got a future?
Mum, it might not be the job you want, but I am definitely leaving law.
Yeah, but Dal, you're going to stick on with uni, aren't you? Get your BA?
For the time being, yes.
Oh, sweetheart, you gotta. Be a crying shame to let that opportunity.
Let's go get some cake, eh?
Do you mind if we sit down?
Well?
I'm afraid I got a bit of bad news. We found a body in the bush today.
Yeah, I heard. Died in the fire.
Well, that's what we thought at first, but apparently they were already dead when the fire came through. We think it was murder.
That's awful.
What's this got to do with me?
You identified the body. It was Murdoch.
Mud?
I'm sorry, Irene.
Oh, Damian.
Hi, Marilyn. What are you doing? Reaching back to your troubled past? It's really Darwinian of you.
And you can talk with hair like that?
Hey, come on. At least there's still a few of us around that put substance ahead of image. You know, I think what's happened to me is I've gone into now denial.
Oh, that must be difficult.
It's just the past and the future have so much more going for them. I mean, well, with the past, you can at least handle it. And the future's unknown, so you can conceptualize as much as you like. Now I've become a new being, Marilyn.
Oh, great. Who?
No, not who. What?
Oh, right. And then this is since you've taken up photography as a hobby, is it?
Oh, no. It's much more than a hobby. I mean, it's a means of recording the whole stinking system so that future generations can see how we screwed up.
Damien, you seem to be taking this very seriously.
Life is serious, Marilyn.
Oh, yes, of course. And you're going to be a very serious photographer, I can just tell.
Well, I'll use it while it has meaning. But, well, in a year's time, who knows, huh?
How come you've got time off anyway? Aren't you supposed to be at uni?
Yeah, well, I've got a week off. It's Juvac, I'm cool.
Oh, right. Well, can't stand around here chatting. My clients await. Your mum's going to get a nice surprise.
Yeah, I might come with you if that's
Oh,
cool.
sure.
Oh, why didn't you let me know you were coming?
It was just a spur of the moment sort of thing, really.
Nothing wrong?
Not with me, no.
Well, what then?
Well, it's time for re-evaluation, that's all. We've got a week off lectures. It's Juvac.
Oh, right. Gee, Dale, snazzy camera. Come on, I'll get you a drink or something.
No, thanks, Mum. Hey, what is that?
That is a bone of contention. The Stewarts and the Rosses have been at each other's throats about it.
That sort of sums it all up, really, doesn't it?
Sums what up, Dale?
Well, progress. Turning friend against friend. And in the end, what does it all really matter? Because in the greater scheme of things, well, we're all just so insignificant, aren't we?
Darling, what did you mean before when you said it was time for re-evaluation? You haven't changed your mind again, have you, about uni?
I've just been going through a whole new learning experience.
Good. Glad to hear it, just as long as you keep learning, eh? Now, I'll grab you that cuppa.
Sometimes I can feel you breathing into me, and these hands, I can feel them tugging at my sleeve. I move through the day, yeah, in the rhythms that I've known. I've got this crazy dream of stripping down to truth and gold. All of it, all of it, all of it, stripped down. All of it, all of it, all of it, to truth and gold. All of it, all of it, all to truth and gold.
Did you get some gorgeous shots?
Well, I think they reflect what I'm feeling about the place, yeah.
Oh, well, that's what it's all about then, isn't it? Capturing the right mood and everything. A bit like the way I feel about the salon, for instance. Wonder how you could capture that on film.
Oh, well.
You know, Damien, I've been thinking, maybe you could come and do some shots for me. It's not as if I'd be able to pay you very much or anything, but then again, you aren't a fully fledged professional yet, are you, Damien? It's not as if I don't think your work would be good enough. It's just
Marilyn, that's not really the kind of photography that I'm into. I mean, all that really does is just perpetuate the myth that appearances are important.
Damien, they are. I mean, if they weren't, we'd all be blind. Goodness me, Damien, if you came and did some before and after shots for me, it would really show people how important they are. After all, That is what my job's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, that could be interesting. Now, before shots and after shots. Now, a record of the effect that the slow disintegration of society is having on people. Now, particularly here in an idyllic paradise like Summer Bay.
Yes, and you could use some for yourself if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah, I will, Marilyn. Don't worry.
Wonderful.
You want me for before and after photos?
Yes, you and Mrs. Johnson and my 7 and 8 o'clock appointments. Oh, it'll be fun, Celine. Just a touch of makeup here and there to hide your little flaws and enhance all your beautiful good points.
Yes, and paste a veneer over the real truth.
If that's the way you feel, how come you're doing it?
Oh, a picture can tell many stories, can't it?
I get it. You want to use them for something else, right?
Yeah, so?
So I reckon that's mean.
Why do you think that's mean? Everyone's going to look beautiful. I've made them up.
I think Maz is expecting the photos to help her business, not ruin it.
Well, why would they do that?
I can't believe you'd be so insensitive, Damian. You've really changed, you know that?
Oh, yeah, I do, actually.
Why? What's happened?
Oh, well, now, let's see. Let me think now. Now, should I give you one guess or should I give you 2?
Is it because of your dad?
Oh, well done. Congratulations. Hey, don't bother, all right? Because nobody else seems to give a damn.
Oh, Dave,
no one has
that's
said a
not
word
true.
to me, okay? He was my father, and it's like he never even existed. Now, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't exist, all right? But everyone around here acts like this is some sort of paradise and that my father's death is a nasty little embarrassment. It's just so convenient to forget about the truth, isn't it? Well, I'm going to make sure that you all can't forget.
What are you going to do?
What no one else has bothered to do, I'm going to get out there and find out just exactly how he did die.